This video was recorded with the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable. Skip it up and that up! Oh, Richard, where's your intro joke? I love them. I hate them. I love them. I can't stand them. They're fantastic. They're horrible. Yeah, the intro jokes are going away for at least a little while. One, first and foremost, I'm personally getting sick of them. And if I'm getting sick of them, I'm sure a lot of you are. Two, I visit like probably 5 to 6 websites, and their quality of their picture quality has gone down the shitter. Like, there's nothing funny there anymore. I've had to spend hours for like my last few sets of videos just looking for pictures, and it's becoming very contrived, and I'm getting tired of it, and it's not as enjoyable as it was. That was really started as something that was supposed to be only for a couple videos and then go away, and people really liked it, and I kept them, and then people started to get sick of them. I got rid of them, and now I'm getting sick of them, and there's like almost no pictures left. So they might come back. We'll see how it goes. But for now, yeah, they're gone. So if you want to know why, there's your reason. So this video shout out goes to YouTube user MSJJ245. I'll have a link to his channel below in the description. And the Xbox One seems to be outselling the PS4 now in the pre-order department. Now, we all know what happened at E3. Before Microsoft's reversal, Microsoft was doing a 24-hour check-in. They were going to have a whole funky system where with used games, they had to be registered. And if you had to go to a shop that was approved by Microsoft to trade in your game, if the company, the developer or publisher allowed you to trade in the game and have someone else buy it used. And it was just a big mess. They were trying to make the Xbox One be like Steam, even though Steam, as of yet, I actually have another article coming up tonight, doesn't let you share your games. They were trying to do the whole digital distribution thing and shove it down people's throats, and people weren't happy with it. So when places like Amazon were taking pre-orders, the PS4 was handing the Xbox One its ass, like tenfold. It was insane. People wanted nothing to do with the Xbox One, at least compared to the PS4. I mean, people were pre-ordering the Xbox One, but nowhere near as much as they were the PlayStation 4, because PlayStation 4 wasn't doing any of the DRM crap at the time. They were the freedom system, and the Xbox One had all these rules and regulations when it came to used games. Man, how things changed pretty damn quick ever since Microsoft announced that it was going to change all of its DRM policies and, well, get rid of all of them. The Xbox One catapulted above both PS4 bundles on Amazon.com and is now the top-selling item in Amazon's video games category. Man, holy crap, talk about a complete 180, no pun intended. It's just funny how Microsoft made it like, we heard the gamers loud and clear. We did this for the gamers, and we were here for the gamers. And it's just like, Microsoft, if you were for the gamers, you wouldn't have started with all the DRM crap anyway. Look, like I've said before, I know it's the future. I understand you saw what Steam is doing, and they're killing it. You know, they're a digital distribution juggernaut, and you wanted to make that become part of the Xbox One. But like I've said a billion times in like 100 other videos, you can't shove it down people's throats. And you saw how negative the reaction was. You saw that you were getting your asses handed to you in the pre-order department. The PS4 was raping the Xbox One. And you knew to, if you wanted to get a piece of that action and you wanted to make sure the Xbox One had a chance in hell, you had no choice but to get rid of those features. I mean, I understand you got to do the PR and the politically correct thing and make it like you did it for the gamers, but no, you had to make sure your wallets were getting lined. I mean, that's just big business. I would take these reports of the Xbox One pre-orders outselling the PS4 pre-orders with a grain of salt. Not because it's not outselling the PS4, it very well probably is. It's just, this console generation, this upcoming one, you thought this one was long? This shit ain't nothing, man. I have a feeling this upcoming generation is probably going to be like a decade long, at least. I don't think it should be that long, but I think it's going to be. And look at what happened with the PS3 in the 7th generation. I mean, the PS3, people were counting Sony out just like people are counting out Nintendo with the Wii U, man. The cell architecture is a joke. It doesn't have enough games. It's too expensive. This is going to kill Sony. Sony's going under. And in the end, the PS3 ended up outselling the 360. It's all relative to, I understand, it's more so how many, pieces of software get sold because both Sony, Microsoft, well, also Nintendo too, they all get a licensing fee off of each piece of every game that's sold. So, and more games for some reason get sold in the 360, according to some articles, but whatever. You just remember, man, the PS3 was almost on life support, and it was like in late 2009, 2010 that Sony really turned it around and made the PS3 a really desirable system. And that was, 3 years after it came out, almost 4 years after they came out, that they turned around the PS3. So you're not going to know what system is going to be the best seller for quite a while. Let's just see what happens. You give it at least a couple years, or like a year and a half, 2 years, and then we'll find out what's really going on and with sales numbers and what system people want the most. Also on top of it too, as many hate videos as I made on the Xbox One when they were pulling all the DRM stunts, I gotta be real with you though. I can't, look through rose-colored glasses. The Xbox One, Microsoft's E3 conference was a much more exciting conference. It had more games. I'm happy now I could play Dead Rising 3. They had badass games, and it was much more exciting. And when people saw that, they were like, man, I really can't wait to get my hands on an Xbox One. So that's why, another reason why the pre-orders they're outselling right now the PS4, because the PlayStation 4 conference wasn't bad, but Sony doesn't know how to Microsoft just knows how to put on a better show. Not saying I like Microsoft better, but you got to admit it, and a lot of other people said it too, that they know how to put on a better show to make their products seem more exciting. I already have my PlayStation 4 pre-ordered. I'm looking forward to it, but I got to be real with you. I thought the Microsoft E3 2013 conference was far superior than Sony's. That's just how it is. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. My video is almost like 7 minutes long, and this article was like one paragraph. I didn't think I had that much to say about it, but I guess I did. Anyway, folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you have an interesting news story you would like me to discuss, private message me with a link via YouTube. And if I use your news article, I will give you a shout out in the video and feature your YouTube channel in the description. Have a good one.